Hi guys, Paul here, and what you're looking at here is the R240 racer from Avada Multirotor.com. And what we're going to be doing in this video is basically running through the current setup of this frame and the gear that we've actually got on it, and also a flight review of it. And you'll actually see the maiden, its first actual flight, and we'll follow it up with some more flight footage too. And in the future we will do some more follow-up videos, because we are going to do some updates to this multirotor and make some changes and possibly go down a path of 6-inch props, etc. Anyway, so the first thing we're going to have a look at is the motors, and what we're running here is the Volo Edition T motor. These are the 2001 kV motors. That's right, 2001. Look, these are a beautiful motor. Anyone that's used T-motor before, you'll recognize the actual build quality of these, and they're absolutely superb. And these things have got just so much torque. They're quite impressive motors. I'm quite blown away by these guys. Dying to get this thing on 6-inch props and see how it goes with that. Now, as far as the video transmitter, we're using the TS832. And the main reason we use this transmitter is I like it because it's very, very easy to actually change the channel on it. And what we have here is the KISS ESCs, and they're nicely tucked under the mid plate. They fit there quite nicely. I love this mid plate configuration on this multirotor because it does really allow you to neaten the actual frame up. Now, as far as flight controller, we're using the NAS32 running clean flight, and we're using PID controller 1 during this flight. And we're running a basic PDB. At the moment, it's all configured for 3S, but we will be changing the PDB in a future update so we can run 3S and 4S with this multirotor. The straps that we're using are the Volo straps. These are really, really nice straps. I quite like these ones. And the receiver that we're using in this aircraft is the FreeSky D4R2. As far as the antenna for the video transmitter, we're using a cloverleaf, and that's just tucked in a 3D protective case. What I will probably have to do is work out the rerouting of this wiring, because I'm not quite happy with the bends and twists that we have there at the moment, but I've got some ideas in terms of how I can actually improve on that. The GoPro is actually protected in a 3D case with a layer lens on it, so that should be nice and safe. And we're running the Volo LEDs both front and back. I've got a review of the Volo LEDs, and we're pretty much using those on most of our multirotors at the moment. Really nice LEDs. Anyway, that's a quick run through of the multirotor and the way in which it's actually configured at the moment. And what we'll do now is cut to its first ever flight. So here we are with the Avada, and it's been a long wait to try this one out.
Yes, it's been so long. We haven't been able to get our hands on a 4S battery yet for this, but
So we're running it with 3S at the moment, unfortunately, so it won't be at its full performance, but we will later on be going to 4S with 6-inch props. The new arms have just arrived, so we'll try it out with 6-inch props and see how it goes.
Okay, sweet.
Let's make this happen.
Yeah.
So here we are. She's all ready to go. GoPro is recording.
Yeah, it's worth noting too, this is using StuntDouble settings, so it will be interesting to see how this goes.
We'll see how it goes. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, tell me when you're ready.
You are clear.
There you go. Whoa, that's a lot of power.
Get a feel for it first and see how you go. What do you think of it so far?
It is smooth.
So this is running KISS ESCs as opposed to SN20s.
That's a lot of throttle there. A lot of throttle.
So you've got heaps of throttle even with the 3S?
Tons of throttle.
Now this is running a 10-degree mount. We need to go take this one up to 20 again, so we haven't had a chance to do that yet.
Yeah, this is heaps of power, oh my gosh.
So even on 3S, she's got heaps of power.
Oh,
Here he comes past.
So I'm going slow because I'm not used to this power setting.
He's trying to get a feel for it at the moment.
Yeah, like there is a lot of power here. You can see why this is a race quad.
So it's worth keeping in mind that this thing's really geared around racing. It's supposed to be a high performance quad. I believe that Avada have tried to keep the weight down to a minimum. She's pretty quiet on those T-motors, isn't she?
Well, how much throttle am I using? Am I using much?
Okay, you're on below half. I'll let you know when you hit half. You haven't hit half yet.
I'm too scared to.
Let's go down. Here's actually, oh my God, you're really running low throttle there. I didn't expect it to have this much power.
It's insane.
You haven't hit half throttle yet.
It's too scary. Like, I'm going up right now. Don't know how, like...
Want to shoot up above the trees and see how you go?
Like full power?
Not full power, just get up there, just go for a bit of a cruise, give it a bit of throttle, see what she's like, gaining altitude.
How's that?
Holy moly, that went up.
That wasn't full throttle.
What was that?
That was a bit of a slow roll. So let's see how it reacted. It reacted fine.
Was that an intentional slow roll?
Oh yeah, it wasn't intentionally slow.
Okay. Was she locked in after the roll?
Yeah. And that was pretty slow too. Like that was really low throttle.
Okay.
It is good. This thing is a grunt machine.
This is Thomas after school. Holy moly, that thing gains altitude like no tomorrow.
It is insane.
Can you do the pass in the other direction so I can get a video of it? Sort of like reverse it when you get a chance. Oh, here it comes.
So I gotta kind of add on the power because I'm not really used to how this thing handles. It is very...
Give it a stick now. Holy moly!
That is insane!
I think Thomas is a little bit excited. I can't believe how much altitude he gained.
That is beautiful. Oh my gosh, that is just, I don't even know how to describe that.
Hi guys, Paul and Thomas here.
Hello.
And this was the Avada's maiden flight. And what did you actually think of it?
It's a beautiful aircraft to fly. It's really nice.
The combination of KISS ESCs and Volo motors really do work well together, don't they? Especially considering this frame is so light, isn't it?
Yeah, the frame's lightweight, so it can just go around corners really quickly and not lose much speed at all.
Now, obviously, without a doubt, running this on 4S is the way to go. It's what this Multirotor is really geared around flying it. But then again, having said that, even on 3S, it does perform quite well, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it performs well.
It's not lacking in power whatsoever. If you're doing car park racing or things along those lines, this thing's got grunt galore. There's just no two ways about it at all. What we did do is get StuntDouble to actually do a demo flight for us, and he did in a park that he wasn't used to. It's one of the parks that we fly at. And we'll have that towards the end of this video, but what we'll do is let you watch the rest of Thomas's maiden flight with the Avada.
It's a beast.
It's a beast?
It's epic.
It's epic. Way to go. That wasn't underpowered at all, was it?
What do you even call that?
Holy moly. What's she going to be like on a, what is it? Was it 4S running 6-inch props?
Just inappropriately fast.
Insane. Absolutely insane. That was awesome.